In this video, I'm going to talk about port security. So, of course, in this case, port security on Cisco switches. My last video was about port security on HP switches. But let's talk about port security on Cisco switches in this video. So, port security is basically a feature that you can use to restrict input or basically limit and identify the MAC addresses of the hosts or stations on the ports. There are three violation modes. Protect, meaning that, let me show you the protect mode. So here, this is how you specify the violation modes. So the command is switchport port security violation. So in this case, we have protect, restrict, and shutdown. Shutdown is by default. Shutdown is the default mode. Protect. Let me show you the documentation from cisco.com. So protect basically means that the source, you can limit the maximum amount of the allowed MAC addresses on a port, and if the maximum limit is reached, the MAC address or the packet from that source MAC address cannot send, will be dropped, as it says here. And you're not going to be notified you're not going to get a ccnp trap or syslag messages. And restrict is basically the same thing. The MAC address with a unknown, the packet with an unknown MAC address will also be dropped, but you will get ccnp trap messages and lag messages. And like I already said, shutdown is the default one. And here you can actually default mode. I tried this command earlier when I was trying to test this myself, and this command didn't work. I think it could be that the NS3 doesn't support this command, but the shutdown and no shutdown did work. So these are the three violation modes. I'm going to show you this later, how to do this command and do this command. So let me go ahead and go back to the lab or topology. So in this case, I'm going to configure this port gig 0/2. So I'm actually already in that port, so as you can see here, but it doesn't have the port security feature yet. So let me just show you again the show run of that interface. So switch port mode is access, negotiation is auto. I'm not sure if we can set this as port link, perform link auto negotiation. Maybe I can just say, because I don't want this to be a trunk port or a this, because this is just connecting to a PC here in this case. Let me do that command again. No auto negotiation. No negotiation auto. Alright, I guess that's fine. Let me do one more command here. Oops. Oh, that's not the command that I'm looking for. Okay, so negotiation trunking is off. I think that's what the command is for. This negotiation auto. So let us go back to port security. Okay. I removed it, right? So here, span and tree port fast, meaning that the port will directly go to forwarding state. It will not go into listening and learning state. That's the purpose of this command here or feature. And of course, BPDO guard is basically this switch is not expecting any switch that will be connected to this particular port. So yeah, I just wanted to explain these features as well, but let me go ahead and configure port security now. So this is how you configure or enable port security. That's the first command that you should do or perform, and this is how you set the maximum limit of the MAC addresses that can be learned on this port. And this is, like I said earlier, a shutdown is the default violation, and this one here is basically when you configure that command, the MAC addresses that are learned on this port will be saved in the running configuration. So I'm going to show you, the result of that command a little later. So save. So this is how you configure, verify the. So basically connected. We can use this you can use this command once the port go into errdisable modes. Right, connected. This is the actually the command that we should be using in this case. But both you can perform all these verification commands if you want. I think there is a port security. Yeah, this is the command that I'm looking for actually. Yeah, I should add this here. I believe it should be here as well on this documentation. Yeah, here. No, another one. Go down. This one. Okay. So that is to specify the port in here. So it looks like we have port security enabled on these ports actually. Let me verify that. Yeah, it is enabled here. And enabled on these ports as well. I think This is because of the some tests that I did earlier before recording the video, but nevertheless, we are just focusing on this port here because this is the port that is connected to PC1 in this case, right? So yeah, let's try if it's going to work now. And of course we have the core switch. So let's see. I'm trying to see if I can. Yeah, let me put this in vlan 30. Switchport access vlan 30. Okay, show vlan 30. Okay. Go back here. So MAC address of the gateway is that. Let's go to the host or PC. I need to show IP interface brief. Let me try to ping the gateway. Okay, I can ping it. So the port is working. So now we can actually try to set. So this is what I'm gonna do on the PC actually. So this is the port that's connected to the switch. I'm gonna add another MAC address. Let's say MAC address. I'm gonna get 1, 2, 3, 4, and another one if I can do it. Never tried this before. 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, it works. Let me do the same. This command. Oh, it overrode it. Okay, so this is not gonna work. I mean, the port is not gonna go into error disable state because the maximum MAC address allowed on that port is 2, right? So this port here has this. I think this is burned in address. What this means, BIA. And this is the MAC address the dynamic MAC address that I configured. So let me go to the switch and oh, okay, right. Actually, yeah, the port did go into. Let me check status. Yeah, it is in error disabled now. Let me double check the command. Oh, okay. So I think because of I was trying to configure another MAC address on the port, on this port. That's why this port went into error disabled mode. But let me actually try it again. So I'm going to shut it down. This is mentioned here. So shut down to, for the port to recover from the violation. No shut it. And I'm going to do show interface status. No. Do show interface status. Not connected. Not connected. Not connected. That's weird. me check here. Port security, MAC address, Okay, there's MAC addresses on this port because of the sticky option, but I did shut down. Bounce the port, right? Let me do it again. Okay, no shut it, and violation occurred again. So it looks like the maximum MAC address allowed is just 2. Yeah. So go back here. Two MAC addresses. So this is what we see if we are going to do this command. Address. Yeah, this is the MAC addresses, right? This. Oh yeah, because of the sticky. So when it first learned this MAC address, it puts it in the current running configuration, and this is another MAC address, so that's why we are getting the that error disabled state. Okay, I didn't. So what I actually can do now is try to go into the port, switchport, port security, yeah, switchport, port security, aging time. Let me make it time minutes. Port security, let's say minutes. So the aging time I set it to 1 minute. And let's see what happens when we do that command again. Address still there. I'm expecting this to be get flashed. Main. Let's try again. No. Let's see, port security, MAC address, forbidden. I'm not sure about this forbidden. Let me do that command again. Show port security address. It's not getting flashed. So it'll be just 1 minute. Show MAC address. MAC address table. So the MAC addresses are not in the normal MAC address table, but in this port security address table. So that's one thing that we should take note if port security is enabled on the port. So let me do this again. Yeah, error disabled. I'm gonna actually try to do this command again. Oh, okay. So attempting to recover so it looks like it's flopping. Yeah, it's flopping. So let me go back to the PC. Just set the MAC address to the same MAC address here, because the allowed MAC address are just 2. Let me do this command: shutdown. No shut. Port security address. Okay. Interface status. Not connect. Not connect. Why? So what's wrong with saying not connected? Not connect. It should work. I'm not sure why it's not working. Let me do this command. See what happens. Not connect. Didn't recover. I think it's just because this is just DNSP, so not sure why it's not recovering, but it should, because the allowed MAC addresses are 2, like we checked earlier, and the port is still showing not connect. So we might need to restart the router, or PC in this case. I mean router acting as a PC. Let's see what happens. Just give it a few minutes. So go back here. Let me check again. Is this not behaving as expected? Not connect again. So timer. This is port security aging. Yeah, this is how you set the aging time. Timing. Okay. Let's check now. Still not connect. Let me check again. Down? Still down? Didn't recover. Shutdown. That's weird. Let me actually try this, because it's not expecting us, behaving as expected. I'm gonna remove that and remove this. See what happens. It learned it again. Port security. Shutdown, okay. MAC address. Not secure MAC address, correct. Make this a little bigger. Not connecting it, but it's not really in errdisable mode anymore, right? So not sure what's happening here. I think it's because, like I said, this is just GNS3. This is interesting. Let me, I did remove the, let me try again. Still there. Let me remove the MAC address. Let me remove this. Not recovered anymore. Okay. Go back to the switch. Not connect still. Let me save. Let me save this. What I'm going to do is disconnect this and connect it again. Oops. 0. See what happens. Appearance. Okay. So what's the port again? Not connect still. So something needs to happen here that I did remove it, right? PC now doesn't have the MAC address anymore, the dynamic MAC address anymore. I did remove it, but the switch is still learning it. So how can we get rid of this sticky? Let me try to figure this out. Sticky. Does not support port security aging of sticky. Oh, does not support port security aging of sticky secure MAC addresses. Oh, okay. That could be the reason why. If it's sticky, it sticks. So let me remove. Does not support port security aging of sticky secure MAC addresses. Yeah. So let me remove the sticky and see what happens. Because it's not working anymore. Down. Let me remove the sticky option. Let me remove this. Do show. Okay, it's gone. Is it up now? Down still? We need to downset, shut down, up, no shut it. Now it's showing up. Okay, it's showing up. So it says here, it says here, the switch does not support port security aging of sticky secure MAC addresses. So that's why those MAC addresses wouldn't get flashed out of the ports. So yeah, it's gonna. Okay, the port are still showing 2 MAC addresses, but I removed it, right? I removed it from this port. I did remove it. How come it's still showing here? One MAC address. Let me. No, it's not gonna. See if it's. Let's wait if it's gonna. Still there. It won't go away. That's weird. Maybe I have to also bounce the port on the PC. Shut it and not shut it. Save. So like I said earlier, the MAC address are being stored in the MAC address table, unlike earlier that it was being saved or stored in the port security address table, as it says here, as we can see here. So I'm gonna just copy that, and let's do this command. So port security is enabled, secure off, violation mode shutdown, aging time 1 minute, aging type absolute, and this is the last address source address vlan, Okay, so it also shows the vlan. Let's see if I can. No, I have one more. Yes. Okay, the other MAC address is gone now because so it timed out. It timed out. So this is actually lesson learned for me. So now I know that the sticky MAC addresses are not going to time out because the switch does not support it, as it shows in the documentation. So yeah, let me go ahead and put back that sticky MAC address because I want to show you something. The output of this command here, I just want to check the difference. So put this, save. So now it's not going to go into error disable mode or state because, yeah. Okay, so it learned the MAC address of PC1 here, but now it should not be in the MAC address table. Looks like it is there, still there. Let's see if it's gonna time out. I was expecting it to be in this table. Let's wait for a bit and see if this is going to time out the MAC address in the MAC address table. I think it's not timing out. I think this is not the same with HP devices or switches because I told you in the beginning of this video I was also doing port security on HP devices or switches, and when I configured that auto learn option, the MAC addresses are being stored in the port security address table, not in the MAC address table. So I think it's different with Cisco devices. Now, both MAC addresses, the same MAC addresses is being stored in the MAC address table and port security table, port security address table. Okay. So let me do a final test. This is our gateway. I'm gonna ping it from PC. I can ping it. Okay, let me go back to switch one and see if show MAC address table is actually still here. And it's got another MAC address that is learning, which should be the MAC address of this port here on the core switch. Let us also verify that. So MAC address. So yeah. Hold on. I thought it was here, but I think this MAC address here. This is from, where is this from? core, change settings, show address table. This is from what? This is the PC MAC address, but where is this? Who is this? It's learning from this and this port, which is the port going to the core, right? And I thought that this would be the MAC address of the core of this port. How come it's not different? That's weird. Why? No, where's this from? Where's this MAC address? Dynamic, static. Show this is weird. I cannot. It's not on the core switch. It's not. Let me see. Yeah, it's not. Show MAC address is not working here because it's acting as a PC. Yeah, maybe I need to reboot these devices. I don't understand where this MAC address is coming from. Maybe here. MAC address of vlan 30. Oh, okay, now I know. It's the MAC address of vlan 30. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's the MAC address of vlan 30 on the core switch. Alright. I didn't expect that. I thought that it was the MAC address of gig 0/0. Alright, but I was able to find it, so alright, so yeah, that's it for port security. Sorry, this is a long video. There was unexpected behavior that I didn't expect. So yeah, I'm going to put these configurations and links in the description of this video. So if you enjoyed and learned something watching this video, please drop a like to support me and subscribe if you haven't already. And thank you for watching.